All right, so this is my game, or me and Patricia Taxon's game, Boxpicker. Yeah, we made this with
And
a Thinky Puzzle game, Team Jam, play, and I'm gonna be playing this with my friend, Yellow Scarberry.
I am Skarmory. I am not Patricia Texan.
You're not? Jeez. Okay, well, hopefully we can still make this work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
You're like some kind of bird Pokemon thing, and not a dog. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I. I'm just. Yeah. I'm just a Pokemon. I'm. Don't worry about me.
close
I'll.
enough. Got it. Uh,
Yeah. I'll just be. I'll just. I'll just fly and sit on your roof or something.
okay. Um. Anyways.
Uh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Boxpicker,
okay.
and yeah, I guess we'll just get started.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is my first time seeing the game.
Yeah.
Nabokos is on the controls. I am. I will be. I will be playing through. I
Wait,
guess I'll just.
did you just attempt to pronounce my username?
Yes, I may or I I admit I do not know what the official pronunciation of your username is. It's
Oh,
always been the in my mind.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, exercise left to the viewer. Or
Yeah.
maybe I don't know.
So
Maybe you could just like call me Clark or something.
all right. Well, I assume we just go to the X, and that's how we move on to the next level. This
Yeah.
is
But
seems to
basically,
be technical
um,
collision.
yeah. Well, it is kind of trivial. Like there is kind of immediately obvious what it is to actually do. But I just thought, but this was one that actually I myself made. Um, yeah, for reasons that I think I'll probably just actually get to the next one.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. So this is all right. So what should we do here?
Yeah, our first like actual puzzle
Uh,
here.
Actual puzzle. Okay. I'm going. I'm gonna. My current assumption is that these like yellow, brown. It's like brown outside, yellow inside squares. Those kind of look like they're boxes. And it would make sense to have boxes in a game called Box Picker.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well, I'm pressing right, and like nothing is actually like happening.
yeah, and I figured this is what there was a grapple I think I saw in the
Okay.
controls with X,
Yeah.
so I assume you can drag the box out.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So pressing X.
Maybe you have to be a distance away from the box for it to
Wait.
work.
Wait. No. I'm just like okay. So like yeah. Pressing right does nothing. Um.
Oh,
Uh, uh. Yeah. And then pressing X. Like I'm just pressing X a bunch of times. It toggles it on and off.
oh, it's a toggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Actually. I am gonna like. I feel like this would be a good time to bring it up. She so Patricia herself, she made another game like a while back called Synapso Prelude. And like it was like also like kind of like a Sokobon variation like thing like, made in puzzle script.
Mhm.
But one thing that was interesting was that all you needed to do was just like go like use the arrow keys for it, the only necessary controls. But But there was like it still had an action button, and all it did was press if you press it, it just like made that sound. And in the code, it's just like oh, you just press X to bark. So yeah, it's like it's completely cosmetic, and yeah, so like I looked into it and like I figured, hey, wait, no, this could work. Like so, yeah, basically I copied the sound over to here, and so that's what you're hearing once you activate the grapple.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It sounded like something powering up and then turning it back off. But anyways, I'm pressing the button and nothing is really happening. Unless maybe if I
Yeah.
do this and press right.
Ooh, that makes sense. Okay. So now we...
Yeah, and then I
Oh,
should.
and now we can extend it, and I assume it'll... Well, will gravity... Does this fall, or will it...
Like what?
Well,
If I
I guess
like.
it's only... Yeah, does this
Well,
fall? It
nothing is
does
happening.
not... Yeah, but if we let go, it will probably fall.
Oh, like I guess like press X again.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. We just have... Oh, this isn't... You know, I just realized that this isn't... I've been looking at this, and I just realized this isn't vertical. This is just... I sort of just assumed it was vertical for some reason, but no, this is a
Well, I
top-down
guess
view, I guess.
yeah. I guess it could be like more indicator. Like I guess like I'm imagining like in certain games like there are like indicators like say water or like just other objects that could imply there like is good gravity here. Yeah.
No,
But
I think the movement is enough to imply that there's... like, you can't... The fact that you can just go up an infinite number of tiles is probably fine. I just was not really... I didn't really process that until the box didn't fall, and then I realized that I'd just been staring at this puzzle for long enough that I forgot that... Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways. Okay. So nothing is like happening. We just moved this box here, and like I don't know what to do now.
Oh no, we've got to move... What should we do? Maybe we should move the box one square over the right so we can actually continue forwards.
Oh hey, would you look at that? No. Okay.
Wow.
No way.
Okay. So now we encounter
99% of
something
players
else.
can't do that. Okay. I guess we could probably do the same thing with this, but like, there's like
Yeah.
another box here, and then if I press left
Right
once,
back again. Oh, the box is gone. That's...
yeah.
Well, that's not what... I figured we'd get through somehow. I didn't expect the box to just vanish.
Yeah. I guess I can undo that and just like
Yeah.
instant replay. But yeah, like
Instant
I just
replay.
grabbed this box and it's like okay.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Oh,
I could probably just like go ahead and do the same thing like with over here.
yep, and yeah, so when those, it looks like when those reach, it looks like when the boxes reach these, do these things have a name? These,
I think it's more useful to call them doors. Yeah, that's just what I call them.
okay, so
And
when the box,
thankfully, like more people like I think a lot of people also call them doors too. So which means I have done my job correctly.
yeah, they look door-like, but yeah, once the box goes, it appears that once the box goes in the, once the box comes into the same square as the door, the box and door both disappear.
Yeah.
Can you move through a door when it's there or no?
Good question. Let me try to answer that right now. It's not working. I can't go into
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I figured probably not, but
Yeah.
worth a shot. Okay, so we need to bring this box over. Now the question is,
Okay.
how do we...
I grabbed this.
Dude.
I'm pressing right, and it's not working. What do I do?
Oh, that's another... can you grapple it all the way from the right side?
Like all the way over here.
Yeah, all the way over here, yeah. Can you bring it all the way over? Like this?
Like I'll press right, and then
Yeah. This seems... I mean, you... Now we're just... Yeah, this is close, but it's not
if I take it
correct.
off, then it's just like a done like that.
Yeah, so we need to let it go somewhere where we can...
I mean, I guess
I
I think the only next thing I could do is actually just this.
Oh, you can just go down. I just...
If I
Yeah,
press
can you
down,
just press
then yeah.
there? Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think the Yeah. I think actually, like, I remember, like, I showed this to my dad, and then he kind of, like, struggled with. There was, like, this assumption that, oh, you had to be next to this, and that kind of tripped him up for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
you
think
grappled from away from a distance.
I got tripped up by the fact that it went around a corner. That's what got me. I was sort of expecting it to all just be one straight line.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Because I think, like, for me, like, I mean, yeah, that was teaching very basic things of, like, oh, hey, you can move the box to get things out of the way, and then use this to open the doors. And then,
yeah.
and then now you, like, the last one, you just had to pull it towards you. But yeah.
I saw a couple of these things on the last level that looks like we'll have to go through these, like, what color are these? These, like, light blue, light green something. I can't really tell.
Well, I
Uh,
can't go through them.
oh, well, we have to do something then to get to the boxes, clear, because, well, we can't get them right now. They're all inside the. I mean, we can try going through the door. Can we just grapple a door on its own?
Nope. Pressing down does not work. Pressing left also does not do anything right now. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, and we can't go through a door. We checked that last one, so we have to find a way through. Can we grapple through these, like, barrier things? What are these? What are these called?
I guess actually no. I wonder like if I've done my job correctly. I hopefully you get what it's actually trying to be. But I don't know. But like there's these things in the way. But yeah, what were you saying?
I would try to grapple onto these things, onto these
Not working right now. Like with where I'm at.
yeah, this is just normal wall, or normal material, and then we go up and
Oh, like try to grab
we
it from
try.
above.
Uh, yeah, I guess
And then
we can
press
try
down.
this. Oh, so we can go through. Okay, yeah, that wasn't actually what I was trying to ask. I was trying to ask if we could grapple the outer edges of the thing.
Like nothing is
Like
happening
it,
here. I
yeah,
can't really.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I probably would have.
Nothing is happening here. But if I do this, however, is yeah.
Yeah, and can you select the next box? Can you select two boxes at the same time?
Like by doing what? I guess. Like do I?
You press down, I guess. No, that just pushes it. I guess. Well, probably push that box down so we can. Yeah, that looks like it'll be useful, and then we can bring it back up to the entrance to this little tunnel.
Like like all the way up like this way?
Oh, yeah, no, that actually makes more sense. Yeah, that one just needs to be out of the way, I'm realizing, because we have to go through this tunnel afterwards, so yeah, leave it there.
Yeah. And then now I can like grab this one over here. Like not like immediately, but I'd have to. There's a vantage point over here.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, and we should be able to get this into the door now. Before we put it into the door, I also want to test if it can go through if the boxes can go through this, if they're like a gate for.
Nope. Pressing right, not working, and not working.
So they're just, so this is like, oh, they're windows. Yeah, I think those are windows.
Okay, good. So the crappy like 5x5 sprites that Puzzle Script works within does work with like it does work to like get these windows across.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of. I'm trying to think. I remember when I made these. Like, I did like fiddling around with the pixels and stuff like that, just to get them the way I like. And I think like I really like how it ended up. I was thinking like Minecraft a little bit. Like, you know how those
Yeah,
windows look like.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
I could see the inspiration. That's immediately what when I realized it was glass, I was like, oh, this just looks like Minecraft window textures.
Yeah, yeah. Someone else said that like when they were he was live streaming and playing this game. So yeah, yeah, that was also what I was thinking of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Uh,
uh, okay. Oh
yeah.
yeah, and I guess we could do the same thing. I just press up and then yeah,
Yep. Yep. And now
yeah.
we can go through.
So yeah.
Okay,
Anyways,
that makes
these first three puzzles like were authored by me, and then I think there's a couple few more that's still authored by me. But anyways, like yeah, you know, this is like kind of just doing some more basic teaching of oh hey like you know what Windows do. But yeah, now we can go on our merry way to the thing.
all right.
Uh, yeah. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, so now with an idea of the mechanics, we can.
Yeah. And then you know, naturally, it doesn't actually work. The only place in which I can actually do anything,
Is through these windows.
yeah.
Yep. And
So yeah, I can only
okay.
just like grab this,
Yes, sir.
and then what should I do next? Like,
So the question is, can we move this to the left? What happens if we try and press left here? Oh, that went pretty far.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah. Okay, so we're probably going to. How would I do this? Well,
well, if I restart, then like, well, yeah, we kind of just did the only thing we actually could do.
yeah,
Nothing, you
that's
know, walking into
that's
everything.
I'm trying to figure out what other moves we might have now. I mean, we should be able to pull this up from that corner because we can look down through that window, but I'm not sure how much good that does us. Because if we just move it up 2 squares, like, I mean, we can move it to the right now. Okay, that's neat. Okay, and we need to get it to the door, so if Windows both at the top and the bottom, it probably doesn't matter much which one we use. We just need to drag it. Yeah, we just need to drag it up and then to the right over this like this wall here.
Yeah.
And then, oh, how do we get the? Oh, yeah, we have we can go for the window that we first, or not the second window we used.
But yeah, this like,
this,
we can grab this and just like fling it down this way, right?
and now there is opening, and we can get to our exit.
Yeah. I guess like I can like talk about this a little bit more. Like this one was designed by me. Basically this I mean I have deliberately kept this like hidden. Like I tried my best both in the level design and in my playing to actually try to hide this from you. So you have the surprise of flinging the box. And then I think it was sort of successful. Like with the playthroughs that I've seen. Some people might have discovered it early, but it definitely wasn't like most apparent here. Like, I guess my thing is like,
you can go first.
yeah, like especially since like, oh hey, there's it's like right here. So if I just need to turn it one way here, then like I guess I guess it's like a classic trick of like, why doesn't the immediate thing I think of work? So I think, like, at least in my opinion, like it's like a good way of like teaching, and so that's what I was trying to go for here.
No, I like it. I have a feeling that if I was on the controls, I would have found this. I would have found this before this level.
Yeah, it's just like
I mean, at heart, I'm a speedrunner, and and that means that and I'm also at heart like I just try and like figure out everything I can do in a game, figure out like what my movement is instantly, sort of as a result, and I think that would mean that I catch this very quickly, but not on the controls. I guess I'm not paying as much attention to what my possible options are.
Yeah. But yeah, so like you kind of like do like a little bit of a loop that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Because
No, and this puzzle.
Yeah. But yeah, I think like I tended to do like more of like the tutorials for stuff. But yeah, yeah, okay, we can move on more now. Here. Okay, yeah, another one authored by me.
Okay, so need to get the box to that door. And how difficult could this be?
Oh yeah, and of course, like again, I can't actually do anything except for this one crate right here.
Yeah. No, the first couple steps look fairly obvious to me. I mean, I think we just get up to the box, send it over to the right, go up, send it up, and then to the left. And then we go up to the top and we grab it from here. And then I guess we have to. The question is now, how do we get it all the way to the door?
You can say, I guess, like say the inputs. I guess.
Yeah, I would. Oh, actually, can we just push it up too and just go right?
There we go.
Oh, neat. Okay, so we can.
Yeah.
So while we're. Yeah, I guess I have. I guess there's no reason that wouldn't work. It's up. I mean, I just previously it had always been up against a wall where we started. I think launching it from, and for some reason I thought that was a factor, but it just.
Oh, like it had to like push off of a wall or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think I can now say this now. Technically, what one thing that I realized is that like we could add like decorations or like okay. First of all, I mostly I did author this puzzle, but like mostly it's just like this square right here. But one thing I did realize, and I think you saw with the beginning with the intro, was that it kind of there was. I mean, okay, we just started, so I can just start a new game. Like this is like it's kind of there isn't actually any challenge here, but like I realized that you could add like decorations and walls and stuff, purely for the sake of atmosphere. And like this and like what I wanted to do was make just like do this like just to like do like a little bit of like I guess like set up the setting or something like that.
Yeah, and I think this first level does a good job of getting the setting.
And then so I think, but she because and I pointed this out to Patricia. And then so she went and like she asked like, okay, can I all make all the puzzles? I forgot the exact number. I think it's like 24 by 18. Yeah. Except for this one, which this one she said this one could say small, but like and then because I made the point of like, oh hey, you could add like stuff for like atmosphere, even if it doesn't directly influence the puzzle. So yeah, this one like I authored, but like she added like all this stuff around here, like intro to Windows. I think. I mean, of course, the windows aren't actually affecting the gameplay at all here. But
yeah,
like, but yeah, like I loved like, and then like it's mostly by her, like this extra stuff. And I loved like seeing how like kind of affects the puzzler, like adds to the atmosphere. Like like I think this is like it was just like the border of this is stuff that I authored. But there's like extra windows here, which just like add. I guess like it's like maybe like a bit more of like a space theming, like like windows, like sci-fi ships and stuff like that. The nice guys. Yeah. Yeah, I can move on to the next one. yeah. Like, and just like seeing how like just seeing like how like like each one of them is like kind of unique and like how it like adds to the puzzle and like yeah, and she like again also she also like asked to like basically all of these puzzles are like the same size, which is pretty interesting. Which I think actually did add to the it like did add a lot to the atmosphere of this. Like to quote her words, the vibes are immaculate. Yeah. Like like both like not just like filling stuff in the borders, but like how much like empty space is also used.
Yeah, I do like the vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? Yeah. And actually, the stars also too. Like I mean, I did the implementation for the stars. Since like when we were thinking of stuff up for the game, like or when we were brainstorming what the game should be in the first place, given the prompt locked room, like she was thinking like, oh hey, what if like instead of like figuring out your way out of a locked room, what if your goal is to get inside the locked room? And concerning my name is Dokobon backwards, yeah, that's very on brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like the I kind of independently thought of like grapple, but like I guess just like brainstorming ideas before the jam started. But like figuring out like okay, if we have these boxes and windows and like using this grapple to do things like the mechanics that we came up with actually work really well like for like going inside of the room. Like if I try to think about it the other way around, it's just like not working. Yeah. What's next? Yeah. Okay, yeah. This one I can just move on. Yeah, and so like the reason why I brought this like outside stuff here is like it's called like in which we just called it like space debris. Because especially like this window right here, which I thought was like really cool that she added. Like I just authored like the box up here. But like like this one looked like really cool. Like oh hey, you can grapple through two windows. Like that's so cool. Like and it's only something that you think of for like 1 second, but I really like appreciating. I really appreciate this detail. And then, but yeah, so like we made the premise of like trying to get into the rooms, and then I actually kind of made it an explicit rule. Because of the way that puzzle script works, it's actually kind of like generated, like sort of. The walls, like the way they work is I have programs. I program in rules to like have the walls look like this. So that the walls like the borders of the walls are like this, and also for the windows, like there's like a similar story of hey, check if this adjacent. Check for the adjacencies of like this tile type and stuff like that. And then the point here, though, what I wanted to get to was like the stars, like you see, are kind of they kind of actually just start from the player and float outwards, so that the background is just filled with stars. So like I made it. That's when I made it an explicit rule that the player has to always start outside a room, so that the stars work in this way. But yeah, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, I really love how like the way that it looks. I came up with also like many of the colors. Like okay, like this should be just like wood colored. This is yellow. This is white. And then also the windows are like this like cyanish color. And also the grappling hook. I just think magenta is a really pretty color. But then Patricia wanted to like experiment with the colors a little bit. So it used to be like the walls and the space background and stuff was just like a pure grayscale. But like I let her like mess around with the colors a little bit, and now that's like a little bit more blue and change things around. And actually, so yeah.
I like the color. I think it's well.
Yeah. Like yeah, and it does like get a lot more like dream like. I said it was like dreamy once I saw and played it for myself. But yeah, yeah. Okay, now I think now we can like go on to the actual game. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like look at this like with the space debris like. And actually this. Like I was just like
I
amazed by this. Like, oh wow, okay, never mind. Yeah, the vibes are immaculate. Like just look at this. It's so pretty.
this is nice.
Yeah, I just like really love like looking at this. Like, and also like not necessarily like working around in this, but also like the way the windows work too.
Yeah,
I kind of
windows
like
are
it
great.
kind of showcase like yeah, even more Minecraft just based on the way that I programmed it.
Yeah, first
Like
thing I noticed when we moved into this level was that we got more of the Minecraft texture for the with the big window. But no, I windows aren't in space to give this a pop that I really like. Um, they're nice to look at.
yeah,
Um,
um,
anyway, our puzzle was all the way in the bottom left.
yeah,
Pretty tiny
way down
compared
here.
to.
Yeah, and this one is authored by Patricia.
All right, so we need to get.
I think our only actual thing that we can do here is just deal with the bottom left crate.
Yeah, we just have to move this into position where it. Like we just move it right twice, and then we can. Now, what do we do from here is the question. I mean, sending it up, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can just send it up. That should work. Then we can go around the bottom, grab it, and send it to the left. Like, yep. And then we can pull this second box back one square, and then repeat the process.
Just like
Yeah, send it up. Bring it down one square, send it left.
yeah.
And we're in.
Yeah, this one was like rather simple, but like I think this was kind of like a. But yeah, I think this was like trying to. I think for me, like now, like this was just like something that she made. Like I don't think so. What was the thing about like trying to remember like the purpose of this one? But I guess like for like I think this was more like oh I decided to place this here in retrospect rather than the specific idea being here. But I think it works as just like a oh hey getting used to the mechanics more. More about throwing boxes around. Like I just figure like okay like with the amount of things that's going on here is actually kind of small. Okay, I can move this over to like the beginning, to near the beginning section. Yeah, given the ideas that will come into.
This level definitely seems to be dominated by the space debris.
Yeah. Yeah. This was like I think one of the first messages like she said of like oh okay this is what I mean by the space debris like oh the vibes are immaculate like oh my god wait what you can just do like, oh wow okay never mind yeah no point taken especially because like a part of me like was also like concerned like, hey when she asked like do can I make all these levels like the same consistent size because I was worried what would happen like with the smaller puzzles like this but like oh never like once I saw this I'm like oh okay never mind point taken like keep cooking yeah
there's a little bit of looking for me it's there's a little bit I'm looking in like you see images in these also in the debris like kind of looks like in the top right there's like a dragon shooting out like a fire or something. You see that? This is like what you're on top of is the head, and then like there's like one.
There's like a small thingy over here.
Yeah,
okay, I
and
can
then you
kind of
you could probably also see this like long strip below that little square, that like long strip that curves a couple times. Yeah, that one. That can also be another strip of fire, maybe. And now that I'm looking at it even more, this kind of just looks like a giant. This kind of looks like the entirety of all the. If you ignore the window, the entire gray thing kind of looks like its own fireball.
Yeah. I think like I mean for me like the thing that came up to me was like a comet or like float firing comet I guess in this or frozen comet or something like that. They can
Yeah.
I don't know too much about space, but I do know that they can be made of like ice. There's like ice and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. I just see the.
It's just trying to pareidolia too hard.
Yeah. I'm just shocking. I'm just. It's like I'm looking at this like it's an ink blot.
Um,
But
was that the bite of 87? Okay, no, like, okay, next one. Okay, yeah, this one's authored by me. But
okay.
yeah,
So we've got.
she said she really loved this puzzle. Though, but yeah,
Okay. Interesting. We have a full. We have a like full 360 room surrounded by windows. Uh, that's interesting. And there's a lot of. There's only 2 boxes and there's 6 doors, and also we don't seem to be able to get inside that room.
yeah.
Does the room actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, what? Okay, how are we getting? Can we grapple through a door? That's it. So we can reach this one in the
Nope,
top of it.
it cannot.
Oh, okay. So we need to. Okay. So then we need to get rid of this one on the right, I imagine.
The rightmost door.
Yeah, the rightmost door.
And I could just like grab this one.
Well, yeah. So we bring it there. We bring it up, and now we actually have access to this at the top. But I mean, we can bring it down 2 squares, but that doesn't actually help us because if we want it to actually move over to the left, I mean, there's glass there, and we can't move it. And this is the only line where there's like a window horizontal. Horizontally.
Like I could let this go and then just like grab it from here, but not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can't do much of anything with that. So we have to. I guess we have to. To think about how I do this. We do have a second box. That's. But oh wait, no, that box just opens up a lane. It does open up. Is the? I mean, there's. Oh wait, we can use that first row, I suppose, or that first column. I know the difference between columns and rows.
it's like I kind of struggle. Like I know that intuitively know that column is the vertical one, but I have trouble recalling that row is the horizontal one. Like it's weird.
Interesting. Yeah, I just say things, and then I realize that that's just not what I meant at all. That's just the exact opposite of what I meant, and then I have to correct it. Yeah, this is the first puzzle that I'm feeling a little stuck on. I'm trying to figure out what I'd do here. Oh wait, I see. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, so let's go back to grabbing the box that's inside the locked room, and
Which one?
yeah, the one above right now. I realize that locked room is not a particularly useful description, considering that the windows also lock that box in the room.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, we can bring this down 2 and then send it over to the left.
Okay, down, left.
So, yeah, and then we need to get rid of the. We need to get rid of the third door.
Yeah, like the third column.
Yeah, and we can just move it there and then move up, and then we
I
can
can
move
grab
this
you.
up within the range of the window, within that sight line, and then here it's pretty simple.
Yeah, and then just set it up here. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah. I like the kind of like I don't know the like debris here. Like it's like kind of like I guess like now I'm just like it's I guess there's like a bit of a zipline vibe, but anyways, and this puzzle like itself like was I think I did hear like some like stuff about like oh hey like this does feel like a combination lock kind of. I think it was like in reference to this one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that
and yeah, I'm glad I was able to make something like this. But I think I had something with this idea, and I was trying to like make something a bit more complex. Like I would say the idea is this like that I did with this is pretty simple, but I couldn't really find anything more complex that like was like meaningful, in a way that I liked, or. But I just
yeah,
figured like okay, no, like I just wanted to like I rather actually prioritize cool ideas over a cool challenge, or over like challenging the player. Like not that they're like mutually exclusive, but that's what I prioritized. I thought that would just like make a better game, like I don't know, maybe like having even more rows and like you'd have to just like figure out like doing a bunch of stuff to like get this box around, or if like I had like another like horizontal thing of over here that you have to do the similar thing to. But I couldn't really figure out. But yeah, this still works. This still works good enough. Yeah. I also like how there's kind of there's a sort of red herring also here of like okay like you can throw the box into here and there's even more windows and stuff like this but turns out no, this actually just traps the box because you can't access it from anywhere.
yeah, yeah. And I saw that, so I didn't go on to that, but I could definitely see how people would.
Yeah, but it's just like at least it's like just like adding a dead end into the maze at least. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, this level kind of looks like this level just kind of looks like a face to me. I
Oof, yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess pareidolia. I don't know. I think personally, I
Yeah,
didn't really see any faces whatsoever. I guess it's just like maybe it's because like I'm thinking about more of I've been thinking about atmosphere and like the setting of this rather than
yeah, and I'm
anything
just
else.
yeah, and I'm just in I'm just in a pareidolia mood today, I guess.
Okay.
Um, that's how my brain's feeling.
I don't know. It's a little too abstract. There's too many things that are not face parts.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely not perfect, but I mean, I can even, but like, I mean, you have the eyes, the one like gray square is like the nose. You have like this is like the glass room below is like the mouth with teeth being the doors.
I mean, yeah, no, they're like I can understand it, but like it just overall, like it just doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Alright, yeah.
it
I think we can move on.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Okay, so we just need to. I guess we need to clear all three of these. All
Like,
three of these doors.
yeah, of course I can't go
So
into here
we
this
can.
way.
Yeah, I mean, we can go from the top or the bottom. This looks like it's symmetrical, and I doubt that
Yeah,
which
this is
side
like
we
the
go
only
to.
thing I can grab.
Yeah. If we move this to the left, I think we're just stuck, right? Like, now we just
Nothing else is
can't grab
grabbable.
either. Yeah, so we have to do something else. Can we move to the right? Is that an option? It is, but it does not look helpful to me because, well, Actually, can we extend the selection? No, we can't. We'd have to be. Oh, I forget how extending the selection over multiple things works, or if that's just sending it long, sending it on that like long, like teleport to the next wall thing that yeah. Anyway, is there anything we can do to get that box out of there? That's the that box that's in a notch on the wall seems like the biggest problem right now.
Well, from here, it
I
doesn't
guess
work.
we can yeah. I mean, you can grab onto the box next to it, but I imagine going to the right does nothing.
Well, just going to the right, yeah, that just actually just turns off the grappling hook if I press right here.
Interesting. Yeah.
So like, yeah,
and
effectively
what
nothing.
happens if we press left? Neat. Okay, so we can take out 2 at a time. But we still have the problem that we need the 3rd one.
Yeah, it's still like inaccessible, so like we're stuck here.
So yeah, this doesn't work. Well, I don't know if we can let that box end up in that
in that notch.
in that yeah, that may be
So like, I guess I should just like restart.
yeah.
Because
Then
like,
the question is,
you know,
what do
first
we
thing
do
we can
now?
do, if I send it to the right, and then we just reach this straight state again.
Oh wait, I think I see the solution. Okay, let's bring it up and then send it to the right. And then we can move it down 1 square and then send it off to the left.
There
And now
we go.
we've stopped. That's a neat solution. I like that.
Yeah. That's also authored by me. Wait. Yeah, I think it was nice to like I think it's like yeah, it is pretty simple, but I like the like what you had to do here, and then like just making it nice and symmetrical, and then clearly she Patricia herself like followed up on that with this stuff.
Yep. Always fully vertically symmetrical, I believe.
Or is it horizontal? I don't. Anyway,
I don't. Yeah. It's one of the it's one of the directions symmetrical.
Unfortunately, I guess like this is like a tragedy of like the arena being like an even height though, like so that means that there is no center.
Yeah, no, this isn't. I did notice that. I wasn't sure if I just was getting. No, the background is just the same the entire way down. It's just the same thing repeated. So.
But yeah, no, whatever. It's just like even in odd numbers, so we don't need to.
Yeah, just ignore the bottom. Ignore the bottom row. Editor put a black bar on the bottom row.
But it doesn't really need. Anyways, okay. Technically there is another asymmetry with the stars, I think, but also the windows too. That's we need to fix that in post.
Yeah. Ooh.
Anyways,
yeah. That. I guess that would be.
Anyways, next one.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. And actually, this one too. This one is authored by Patricia.
Very empty.
Yeah, like I didn't get it at first when she sent the first image like out of context. Like, oh, it felt like there was just like nothing here. But then like seeing like actually playing through like the rest of these and like seeing, oh hey, wow, like actually seeing this in context with compared to everything else, like, oh, okay, now I get it. Like, yeah, no, this really feels like empty and like, wow, yeah, the vibes are immaculate.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, see, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll start with the first actual thing you can do here.
Yeah, we can go here. If we... Okay, so what are our options? I mean, if we brought it down, we could... If we brought down one, we could move it to the... Or, well, we could just... Yeah. We could just move it from that right window into the right column, but that doesn't really do anything, and then we're just stuck. So that doesn't seem too helpful. But maybe maybe we can push it up one square and then send it off to the left. And now it is in the right column, and we still have a move. We can move this box down and into that row. Yeah, and now we can go around to the right side. Use this window
and line it up
bring
like
it
there.
over, launch it up. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a neat little puzzle. I stumbled across the right line immediately.
Yeah, I think it took other people like a little bit longer, just to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually,
Yeah,
no,
no.
I think this was when was this made? I think this was like. I'm trying to think because like when the jam started, we kind of we were once we came up with our idea, we went off to separate ways. She worked on the music here, and I worked on just at least the basic mechanics of the stuff that you see here, of the gameplay stuff that you see here. And then so once as she finished within like once like she did her thing like and went on to work on like the puzzle stuff. I think this is like the first one that like she ever designed. I think the first design puzzle. Like it was like really interesting to me. Like even though I got it within like maybe like a minute. Also like interesting actually getting to like play around with the geometry and like getting to explore this kind of thing. And then I think like actually this one and like, along with like some more stuff here, like this one like I kind of felt like playing Microbot a little bit. The sort of like a meme, the puzzles of like by David Skinner, like the Sokoma puzzles, because like I know like there's like a bunch of the early ones were like just like manipulating two boxes, but especially like the Microbot one, what has this problem of like, okay, one box is in the correct spot, but the other is a problem, and you have to mess around the first one to get to the solution. And this one kind of felt like has like similar vibes to that. Like, oh hey, you have this access to this one like freely, but then this one is also kind of a problem. And I think when I first solved it, it was like I pushed this to the left and then pushed this to the right, or not like that, like this. And that was like a really interesting sequence of moves to me. Like, even though like in hindsight that's not actually necessary, you just had to go here. You just need to move this and push it to the left. But like that was like really interesting. Like getting to play with the geometry and like seeing you have these two different rows, like meaningful different rows, like to like work around with. This one that has access to the window, this row that does not have access, and and just setting it up. But yeah, it was just like even then, like this was probably the first that I actually quote unquote played the game. Actually starting to think about the geometry of this, like starting to think about like just trying to like hold it, like play around and like try to understand what it is that we were working with. Like, and even then, like even before like that, like once we just had the things locked down, when we just like decided, oh hey, I'm gonna start working on this and porting it to puzzle script. I already thought that it already had legs, and it's just like really exciting to see. But yeah. So yeah, I think we can move on now, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, hey, speaking of Microbot.
Oh boy, oh well, that's the first puzzle of Microbot.
Yeah.
how do we access any of
And
these
then yeah, this
boxes?
one is authored by me, but like I tried to. I think this was like a little bit later, but like I guess like I mean for me it was just like oh how do I the challenge for me here was like how do I make something with this layout like what is like the most interesting path that I could take to this, and I think I did to make a puzzle out of this, and I think I did a pretty good job. I like what I came up with. I wasn't like and in hindsight, I wasn't like even like when making it, I wasn't expecting for the crates to be in their actual position that they are in the actual game. Like I well this one the goal I could just place that wherever, but this run I was kind of I kind of just like it's like kind of like going around in a big circle and ending up back where you were. Where no like just this layout just like ended up being the most it worked just what I did here to make the most interesting puzzle.
Yeah. Ooh. So, how do we access either of these boxes? That's a question that.
Oh yeah, like I like also like how there's like windows here, like playing around with what is and isn't like part of the puzzle.
Yeah, but these windows don't seem. Doesn't seem like we can grab the boxes through them. At least not yet.
The only thing that's actually accessible is down here.
This one. Ah, I didn't see that. I just noticed that. So that's the only thing we can move around. And we need to get this second box into the we need to get the second box into an area where we can grab it. So I mean we probably just go down one and send it into the wall to the right. So that we can actually grab the box now from the
yeah, the only actual next thing is here, so get that.
yeah, and then the option is, do we want to send it back to where it was before? Is that an improvement? I don't know.
But yeah, if I just do this, is that just yeah back to square one? Okay, that's interesting. Anyways.
Oh, is that just back to start position? Interesting. So I guess we just send it over to the left. And then
Back to this one.
yeah, and then we can I mean we still have to get that second box to the to a location where we can actually grab it from. But we can move this up to like the goal square, I guess, and then yeah, move it right to the goal square, and then we can do stuff from here. We can send stuff down.
I guess like here or here, but
yeah, I would send it down maybe, and then send it back up from the left side, and then we have them both are in reach. Whether that actually helps is another question. No, it should help. Yeah, we can. Okay, yeah, we can individually move each of these down to the bottom row and I guess the question, like, we can definitely clear the first one. Yeah, we should be able to clear both doors. So let's bring these boxes to the left wall and then down to the bottom row, one at a time. Yep, and then we can send it into its door.
I think we could just do the same thing for the other one, right? Yeah.
Yep. And we just have to send it in.
Yeah. So we solved it. But yeah, basically, yeah, the kind of it's like just kind of like a journeying thing of like, oh hey, like how do we like gain access to both of these boxes, and like this kind of is like generous enough to like have access to both. Like once you have it here, you have control of them both, and yeah, like now the puzzle is like solved. And actually, let me show you do a bit of a swag route. I can send both of them down here like this, and then push them right into here. Bam.
Ooh, that's neat. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the key here, like for redesigning this, was just like rather like to make like an interesting solid path to this is just kind of like more like trying to keep this way. I guess like the key here was just like navigating a box, and trying to keep it out. That is like out of view, and like here, like you constantly you still have like only one that you can actually manipulate, until like right here, and then you have it solved.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, the one that comes after this, is gonna be Patricia's one, and that she designed actually before this one. I'll mention why that's relevant later. But yeah, this is hers. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I like but yeah, especially like this, like the kind of thing that she did here, like for the decoration. I guess it's some kind of. It looks like some kind of satellite, and then we're in the big space thing.
Looks like a tree to me.
And also like, I guess like the use of the windows here, like to like the thick windows here,
Yeah, and the area in that bottom left is also not part of the background in general. That's just
it's just like it's just like inside space. It has its own area. Yeah.
Anyway. This. So, I mean, we only have one thing we can grab at the start. We have to grab that one box from the top.
Right here.
Yeah, and then we have. Well,
and then if we send it to the left, then stuck here, of course. So can't do that.
So we move it up, and then we have to move it there, and we have to grab it from the. Now we have to grab it from the left. Yeah. And then bring it so that we can push the other box up.
Okay, like this?
Yep, and now we have that box in view. We need to get the other box. We need to get the first box back into view. But we can.
Okay, wait. Yeah. I think this is still the only thing I can actually access right now.
Yeah. Let's see. What would I? I think if we go left and then down, maybe we have a route.
Okay, left and down.
We can send them over to the right and then immediately send them back to the left. And now we are in promising position, though actually, never mind, that doesn't work. I don't think. Yeah, no, we can't. Now that box is... Well, no, it might work. No, I don't think it does. Yeah, does it? No, I'm gonna say it probably doesn't work. I forgot that we couldn't grab this one on the left column and just naturally send it down. That's interesting. Okay. So then this is probably not the correct route.
Okay, so I just undo... I don't know, back up to here?
Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. I'm fairly certain this is correct. Sending it off to the right might even be correct, but I don't know about that. Actually, is there a point where we had... Well, is there a way we can get these boxes stacked vertically? Because I kind of have an idea. Well, no, that wouldn't help with my idea either. I mean, I guess the only way to actually access the final the exit is to go through that window from the left. Eh, no, yeah. the one on the left, I mean, and go towards the, like, we bring a box into the, I guess it would be would it be the second, third row from the bottom? Second row from the bottom, I guess. The one with the window, that row, we'll
Wait,
need
sorry.
boxes in.
What inputs do I do?
I'm not saying inputs. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what needs to be like the end state for this. We need to get both boxes into the sight line of that window in the bottom left of the.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So that's the win condition. Now the question is how we do that. If we send them over to the right, what happens? We send them over there, and then the only play is to send them over to the left, and that just doesn't work. You know, this I
Send
think
it
has
right,
already
send it
failed.
left.
And now we have the same situation as earlier, and we have a box that we can't really do anything with.
Yeah, we still have this one.
Yeah, but one box is not enough to escape. So I think we were in a bad spot even before this. I think maybe I made a wrong move earlier.
Alright, we'll just restart. Or
Yeah,
okay, restart.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll bring this box back around to push the other box because that's still correct. That box is otherwise completely inaccessible. So let's push the box.
And then like push it up.
Yeah.
Right here. And the next
And
step is over
now
here.
is what now? And I mean, we can push it down. Does that do anything? Does that get it stuck? Yeah, I think that would get it stuck because you get to, yeah, you can pull the way over, but I mean, it's like you can exit with this one, but the other one you just have no way of getting to and no way of moving. Like, even from this position, I don't see how you're supposed to move that box. I don't think that, because that square's not in view, and you can't push it any further from us, and none of the other squares around it are in view, so this is just a dead end. So this was not correct. I feel pretty certain about that. So I guess we go back before this move.
I think it's the previous right here.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm planning on doing right now, but it's... Hmm. This is interesting. Maybe go down the line of my first solution again. I think I would think that we push. I mean, is there anything that can be done by moving this box to the right? I really don't think so. If we send it down, we're just off luck. So yeah,
both
that's not.
both of these crates are out of view. So
Yeah, so going to a right has no impact on anything, but we can't move that other crate. So since we just ruled out going down, I guess we're actually going left again. So we push this probably into view of that. And
yeah, I
then
can push you down and then like grab you.
yeah, and then we have this option, but like, I mean, this is the position we were in before, and it didn't seem that promising. But to keep things in view, I mean, we'd probably want to send this over to the right. I want to make sure that I'm correct about there only being one move in this spot. Fairly certain the only move is just to send it immediately back to the left.
Oh yeah, and like for reference, pressing up and down does not do anything. Pressing right just like cancels it because like it's like you threw it to the right, but it doesn't do anything. But yeah, so your only real move is this.
Left, and now we're in this spot again. And another question is there, like, did I miss something in this position is my current question, because I don't see the line right now. I mean, the thing is, it's the same problem as at the bottom. We have only one square adjacent to the box that's currently touching the wall out of view is in view. Actually, no, two of them are. Oh, that does change things. No. Oh, wow, I missed this. Okay, yeah, we can bring it up and push it to the left.
And then that's the solution. Yeah.
I just completely missed that window being there. No, that's nice. I missed. I just. Yeah, I needed. I guess this is a good reason to like think about how the like what properties does this have, and what like one of the properties that this game has is like which squares are in view and which squares are out of view, and that's why I solved this. Is I found that when checking which squares were in view, I realized that something that I thought wasn't in view was, but like just looking at what squares were in view also was able to rule out the solution at the bottom, assuming I made no mistakes, and that took me down this path.
But yeah, you did find the solution.
Limited. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll move on.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, one thing I do want to say is like, yeah, I think this was like, I think this was like pretty interesting for me to traverse as well. Like, to just think about, you know, like there's kind of, it's like, I think it's really interesting how there's always a constant of one crate that's always out of view. And that you have to push out from elsewhere. So like, you know, you have this like, so it's this little space of like, but like, you know, but you have this journey within this confined space. But that Patricia designed. So yeah. All right.
You know,
so
it's a good puzzle.
Yeah. Next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a lot of doors and such. Doors and boxes. 6 of each. We don't have to clear all the doors, but I'm not sure how we would get through this without clearing at least most of them. I mean, we only have one box we can access right now, I think. No, we don't. We have 3. We can. I mean, the question is really, how do we dislodge these 3 boxes that are stacked on top of each other in the middle?
Yeah, over here.
And yeah, like, is there any easy way to reach them?
Yeah, so like looking at their lines of sight, they're actually kind of blocked by these walls. So currently, none of these three are accessible.
None of those 3 are accessible, and we need to somehow we need to somehow get a box over there to move it, and
Um,
gotta actually think about the puzzle I zoned out for a bit. Okay, how would we get a box into a position where you can move those 3 boxes in the middle? So that's. I mean, we can bring this bottom left box up to the top, and then that at least makes some progress. Like, we move it right 2 squares and then send it up,
ooh,
and then we
those
can
two
grab it up.
doors.
Yeah, and then we can send it down into that, like,
Into this column.
row. Yeah, into that column. That is, yeah.
Yeah, like if I send it down like this. There.
Yep. But we did lose a box in the process, and we need a box if we're gonna. So, we didn't lose the box actually. Never mind. We can push this up 2 squares. This box, because that's neat that there's glass below this. So now we can put it in line, and then can we just go around the top and send this off to the left from the rightmost box?
And we
Yep,
got it. We did it. Yeah.
That's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that puzzle looked daunting at first, but it's not that complicated in actuality.
Yeah. This one
Just
is made by me. I just wanted to do like have the player do something like a little fun. Just kind of like, oh hey, like do something in the middle first, like clear this line so that it's in the way for something like this to happen. I guess like it is like a little bit open ended, but what I had in mind was moving the box up here and then shooting them here from this way. I've seen someone else do like a little bit differently of like even doing something like this, which was I thought was still pretty interesting.
That's neat. I mean, interesting. Yeah, this puzzle. No, I think the reason I found this puzzle daunting at first was there's so much open space, and there's so many boxes and doors, but there it really doesn't boil down to very much when you look at the movement. Like these three, like this column of doors and the column of boxes, that boils into 1 box and 1 column effective, or 1 box and 1 door effectively.
Yeah.
It makes it a little less.
That we had over here.
Yeah, that makes it a little less daunting. Obviously, when you remove half the boxes and doors, and
Yeah.
and from there it all just kind of falls into place pretty easily. There's like
And so
at
yeah, I
least
guess Yeah, and actually, like my also kind of goal or my kind of thinking when designing this was also like I really like playing around with like what's visible and like windows and like how the player like what you like how they affect the puzzle, but also like which windows are actually like completely functionally useless. This one is like inside, but doesn't actually do anything because there's like a wall here, so it doesn't really affect point of view at all.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Yeah,
There's with this one.
I think I should have.
The
Maybe I'm wondering like if I should have put like a thing in here though, but I don't know. But I think it still works. It's good enough. Like it's more like something kind of fun for the player to do. Like I do like apparently have gotten like really good reviews of like okay just really good reviews of moments where you just like line up boxes and just shoot them all in one go. That's like apparently like really satisfying to do.
yeah,
Uh,
it
to
is satisfying.
to quote to quote Patricia Jackson, womb.
Mm,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the end of the boxes stuff, and now there's a new thing here.
This is a thing with what color is that's like light gray with dark gray inside and then a purple stripe. What could that be? Well, I guess we'll figure out what it is when we play around with it. Let's try and move it, I guess.
From like the which side? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point. There are multiple sides. Let's try and move it from the left side. Okay, so what happens if we try and drag it towards us?
Yeah, just move one square.
moves.
That's it.
Okay, and if we push it away, it's okay. So
So pretty normal
horizontally.
right now.
Okay, if we send it up, let's move it. Yeah, let's move it to that one and send it up. Let's see what happens. Okay, that just seems like that seems pretty normal as well. And then we can grab it from up there. And then can we send it down?
Well,
Oh, that's what it can't open a door. Okay, so this is just an obstacle then. Or not just an obstacle, but it does not solve the puzzle for us. So it probably will have creative uses later. But okay, what do we do then let's reset this then. So how are we accessing that box at the top? Obviously we need to access it through the windows from the bottom.
But this thing is in the way.
That thing's in the way. That thing, I mean, it's not very hard to get it out of the way, but the question is then what do we do with the box afterwards? Also, does this thing have a name as well? Is it just a different type of box?
I actually want to hold off on what we called it, or until I want you to solve the puzzle first. I think.
Okay, we'll see. Ooh, I have an idea. Oh, I think I see the line now. Okay. Let's send that thing up to the top, the soon to be named thing. And then we can move it down one square into the right one square, and then now with that there, yeah, these are the creative uses we can see for this. We can go and grab the box and shove it to the right, and it
Oh, and
runs
then just send
into
it down.
the.
Yeah, like it's in this break column, so we can just send this down. Um,
Yep, and now we're in.
yeah. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty simple. Right now. But yeah. This so basically like I think for once we like in the initial brainstorming session, it was just like mostly the the player, the grappling hook, the doors, and the windows in this thing, and the crates. And then so this thing this like a new type of crate was like was a was kind of like like asked for by Patricia. Like she wanted me to like add a second type of crate, sort of. And then so like I mean I did have to like ask questions about like how exactly it would work. So once we figured that out, okay, like I said, she went and made this kind of puzzle. Like I guess like I guess I can see the point like what kind of point she was making here. Like with at least like okay, there's like a different kind of thing, and it's like uh in order for like I guess like the puzzle to function and like so we can make different kinds of puzzles out of this. Like if like this kind of like I noticed that this wouldn't work be functional at all, or were something like okay if like you just had a crate and a door, crates and
Yeah.
doors. So but yeah, and but we I decided to call it like so we have a wall, a window, a door, crate, and so this one I decided to call it a barricade.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you didn't necessarily there you don't know everything there is to know about it yet. So I think we should just move on.
Ooh, interesting.
But yeah. But
New
yeah,
tech to be discovered.
I like I figured I like the name of this like just like calling it barricade.
Well, we have. This looks like this. Okay, starting with level design here, this sort of looks like a factory of some sort. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, she said that. I think she said that this one was her favorite, like in terms of design. Oh, but also like, wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
this one and the previous one was authored by Patty as well.
yeah.
Actually,
I like the design on this.
yeah. Actually, like I think this. Oh wait, no, I'll mention that after you solve the puzzle. But
Yeah. Okay. Figure out how this works. So. Interesting. What would I mean, what we'll effectively be doing for this entire puzzle, it looks like, is sending these boxes off to the right, and we need them to have a way to get back to, like, the middle. Oh, and then, yeah, that's the row where the barricade goes. So why can't we just use the barricade, bring the barricade over to that second column to the right, and
like
and then move it up and just block each of their paths. Actually, I have a guess for what's going to happen before we do anything. Oh wait. Oh wait. I just realized I've actually been having a guess as to what will happen when I send this to the right. That it'll stop this. That's not default. Like, that's not the default behavior of boxes in this game. The default behavior of boxes in this game is to send it all the way to the wall.
yeah. So if I press right,
Wow, didn't stop. So we do have the problem now. We needed to bring that down one before we sent it over to the right, actually, because now we have no way to send it up in the end. So, whoops.
Okay, wait, what do we do?
Yeah, we move this barricade over to the right, and we don't move it up at all. We just move it to the right column, and then we move that one down, and then send it right, and then now we'll have a way in the end to send them all up at the end. But for now, we can just continue placing the barricades and barricading the path of these boxes as we send them over to the right. Should just be a repetitive.
Wait, okay, I'm not necessarily clear on what you mean by barricading, as it's like an adjective, I guess, or as a verb.
Well,
I guess I could grab you.
yeah, we just grab it, we just place it in the path, we barricade the path. The path is now
like just...
in. Yeah, and then we send it over, and it's a path.
Oh, and then repeat.
It's a path that's been barricaded to the wall. And now we go around the right, and we can send this up. And this is why we had to move this earlier, because. Yeah. And we got another very satisfying clearing of. This time 5 at once.
Yeah, 5 in a row. Yeah. It was actually kind of, yeah, and this one is authored by Patricia. And then, like, actually, there was, like, this was actually before the barricade itself was actually implemented in. Like, there was, like, a version of this with just, like, 6 boxes instead, and, like, you did something similar. But I figured out that, I kind of realized that it's sort of like cheesable. Like it doesn't work the way she intended. So I just kind of I just did like I messed around with it a little bit and I like, replaced it with a barricade. And now it's actually kind of like a sort of tutorial of like, okay, now it's kind of making it apparent that the fact that okay, this doesn't actually move if a crate hits it.
Yep.
Yeah, and like it was so simple, but like fun enough that okay, so then in retrospect, I could like move it here right after the barricade introduction. And actually, it was also like a kind of hindsight thing of like okay, like she made that puzzle, but then when it came time to like okay, actually start organizing these in like play order, this actually that in and of itself could actually work as the barricade tutorial. And so this one actually, like, again, like, works as the second one as well. That's what I was thinking when I'm doing this. Or, like, when ordering the puzzles. Yeah.
Yep.
It's also, like, kind of a similar thing with remember the comet, like, the frozen comet tech thing? Or, like, the fireball puzzle? Like you know, she designed this as just like I don't know, like a maybe kind of thing. Since I don't have any better ideas right now, but I figured like you know like when it came back to like figure out a spot for it, okay, I realized that because of this puzzle simplicity, it could just be put in the. I could just send it back to the early spot, and so it could work as like a okay, getting used to this kind of thing.
It's a neat puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this one.
Oh, by the way, how much would you say is left on the game at this point?
This is like a couple puzzles left, like 6 or 5.
So okay, that's the correct direction to go. Not don't go up from 6. God, what is stupid thing? But I just, you know, one of my voice control features is like, I just can say numbers to like, go to like certain things on my screen, like they're all numbered, and like have to say a number. And for some reason, I just cannot, like, it registers a lot easier if I say the numbers individually. So now I'm just forced against my will to say 6, 7 of several times a day just to navigate my computer.
Yeah, like I mean, just like, like the fact that like the numbers are like consecutive like makes it worse. Like,
It's just like
or better
anytime that,
actually, arguably. Like,
yeah, no, like I mean, it's just like, no, but like anything that's numbered 67, also I have to say 6, 7 to get to it because it's a little more reliable, which
yeah,
is just tragic.
yeah. But anyways, actually, okay, actually, like for this one, actually, you kind of missed the thing that or at least the thing that I was hoping you would find. Or, but I think I can. Yeah, I think I can like show you here. It wouldn't be like
All right.
too much of a thing. Where yeah, like just do this procedure, and then look at that, line them up like this, and then actually you can use the barricade itself.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure,
that's
like, fairly
awesome.
certain this is what she wanted the player to do as well. But
But I saw that I saw that we couldn't reach it from there. I saw we could only reach the bottom row, and I figured that the solution was like, oh, so it's a little less. So you have to do something other than repetitively stacking them up. And I mean, you did have to do something other than repetitively stacking them up. I just found a different method, I suppose.
yeah,
By
I think
moving
this
it
is
to
still like cool enough. But like, yeah,
Yeah. No, that I think that improves the puzzle. If I would like it more if I'd done that first, but
yeah. I think
oh,
I don't know. I think like this was like for me like the way that I fixed this though. Like with the barricade and everything. I think that was still like a close enough thing, but while still keeping like the simplicity of it. So yeah. Yeah, overall, I still like it. Yeah, we'll move on.
yeah. Okay, so we have one barricade, one box, one door, 3 windows. So we can only really, yeah, interesting. How are we? I guess the main question here is how do you get the box onto the middle row? Because I mean, you can't just send it there. All our grapples are horizontal, so they'll just send them from one side of the screen to the other.
Yeah, like that.
And yeah, and if we use the barricade, right now we only get down 1 square or get up 1 square, and then we also get soft locked. Well, actually, we don't get soft locked, but we. Oh wait, I see the solution now.
uh, you see it?
Sorry. Uh, okay, back on track. I thought I saw the solution here. When we, so if we push the box down, like down to the barricade, or down 1 square to the barricade, then we can.
Like this?
Yeah, then we can send it back up by
With the barricade back
using.
up.
Yeah, we can use the barricade to send the box back up, so we can retrieve the box. But also now the barricade is on a row that isn't. Now we can send this to Bob, and the barricade's on a row that's not the middle row. The barricade's on the second row, which means if we send something up into the barricade,
Oh,
it
like
ends up
this
on the
right,
third.
right here. No, and we got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this one was like weird. I mean, like, I decided to like let Patricia like take the credit for this. But also like the weird thing is like it's just kind of like more like this originated as me just putting like a test level of like, oh, not actually something to be solved, just not as a puzzle to be solved, but just for the sake of like, oh, demonstrating the mechanics and like, okay, we're I guess communicating the idea that, oh, we have a room that we have to get in, we're trying to get into, pick into, and then and so like this was just made to like demonstrate, oh hey, this is a room, we have to get inside to go inside here to get this thing. And then she just like put like added like a simple thing. I think what she did was like move the door from like here, which obviously makes it trivial, of course, to like over here. Like, oh hey, and like
Yeah.
that suddenly just like made it a puzzle, which is like cool.
Yeah, and that works. And it works really well with the barricade. It's a
Yeah.
good it's a good way to use the barricade. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this one like just the center, just because. So yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Through the
Next one.
level.
Yeah.
A bit like a spaceship to me.
Okay. For anyone who's like played this game, and it's actually kind of like the the decoration here. It actually kind of gives me like UVS Nirvana vibes. Kind of like Zachtronic's most recent game. But anyways, like I like how like there's like kind of like the horizontalness of the whole thing, especially with the puzzle and with like the puzzle itself and what you have like access to. But yeah, we should get started first. Yeah, and yeah, this puzzle get to solving this puzzle authored by Patricia.
Yep. So we have two boxes here, but only one door, which is interesting. Obviously we're going to need to use the barricade a lot because we can only move these. We can only. We're going to need to use the barricade to somehow get something onto the third row, and I mean, I can see how we can get the barricade onto the third row pretty easily, but actually, wait, can I? Would that work?
Like,
No, that wouldn't work actually. Oh, we have one that's unreachable right now. That's actually interesting. I assume if you send a barricade into a crate, it might stop the barricade. Let's test that. Nope. It just sends them both into the wall. Okay, so interesting. So we need to somehow get that box in the middle. We need to get that into like viewing range. And or we don't. Well, actually, wait. Do we? No, I don't think we do. I think if we just let's just send it into the wall again using the same method we just did, and then I can work on my potential solution. Then we can move this like, no, it's not that easy. Oh, this stacks, and yeah, we can't move them horizontally. Okay. Let's reset this then. Oh wait, I think I see another potential option, maybe. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that the end goal of this puzzle is to have all three in a row, and the one on the right wall, and the one in the doors column has to be a box because the barricade can't solve the puzzle. The question is, how do you get there? And with this middle box not being very movable, it's an interesting question of how to get there. And this room is so open that it's hard to stop anything from being moved just all the way to the wall, because I mean we can go vertically, but that doesn't help. Everything that matters here is horizontal. So we bring that down. We can. I figure we need to. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, let's think about this for a second. Okay, so let's bring the barrier down one, or the barricade down one, and the box on the right up one, and then we send the box to the left. That moves this box, and now we have an interesting state here where we have and then we can probably grab that second box, the one box that's grabbable right now, we can just move it anywhere, up, down. It doesn't matter where. That's fine. And we can now send the barricade off to the right.
And then it's in the
And
corner
now
column, and then we can move you into here.
Yep, that's a good puzzle. I like that. That's neat.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, but like, yeah, it is pretty simple, but I still think it's like interesting how like still like playing around like even though like you only have like there's like one axis to really work with, but like you still like there's still kind of like a dynamic thing with like a few with like very few elements, which is like yeah, which is pretty fun. Yeah, next one.
Yep. Okay, well, this is interesting. Those are barricades. Yeah, the barricades do a good job of blending into the like background and the walls. Like they're so I almost missed that they were even in this puzzle at first. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can blame me for that. I guess what I wanted to the aesthetic. I came off the colors for the barricades, and I'm not sure how well they look. But I guess for me, what I was trying to do was like sort of a off-color wall, to like kind of like imply the rigidness. Also, like the sounds they make is like also kind of like the kind of like heavy and like I wanted to have like a heavy kind of vibe rather than the
No,
like
everyone
that.
gets that across. Yeah.
Rather than the crates, which are just like a lot lighter.
Yeah. No, it definitely gets that across. It looks like a metal box or something like. And I mean, it's just the exact color scheme does make it a little. I think the purple probably helps a bit, but I don't. It's not particularly clear purple. Like I have to. I like when I'm just looking at it from a normal distance. I barely can tell there's any purple there. So. I think. But yeah, I mean it's.
Wait, no, purple or blue?
Oh God, not this again! Oh my God! I've had this. This is a thing that has happened to me before, where I think things are purple. I say they're purple, and like
No, I'm just
people are like,
asking.
"You mean
Like
they're
you know, it
bright?"
could be either one. Like I don't know. I just wanted to know your opinion on it. Like,
No, yeah, no. I had like a jacket once when I was younger, and I, it was purple. I stand by that it was purple, and I think everyone else in my family thought it was blue. So
well, okay. Well, now I gotta see it eventually. You gotta show me that one someday.
I don't know if I have that jacket still, but if I do, I definitely will. I'll definitely show that. It's from like 10 years ago or something. Yeah, I'm way grown past it by now. So, um, but yeah, I might be able to find them. I might be able to find a picture of it, of whatever type of jacket it is online, because it clearly other versions of the jacket exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the puzzle. Okay, so what's
Yeah,
the link?
yeah. This one, like you know, is this one is authored by Patricia as well.
Yeah, there are two layers really. There's a bottom layer and there's a top layer, and you can't. There's only two entry points to the top layer, and neither is on a um, neither is on a wall. So you have to use the barricades to get in there somehow. You can pretty easily get the box up to the top layer with these default positionings. I mean, you just send it off to the right, send it up to the top, but you definitely need to
like
send
this,
another
and
barricade. Yeah, you need to send another barricade up as well in some way, and you also need to get this. You need to somehow stop the barricade. You need to somehow stop one of these things at the right spot, and that's what's confusing me, because I don't really see how you stop anything here. Like the barricades can stop things, but that's the only way we can stop anything, I think, unless like to reorient where it is, which column it's in, and I mean, we can definitely get one barricade up as well as the box through the same column. That's very simple. That also is. Is that an. No, that's just not enough, though. Like, because then the barricade has to. Okay, I think I see the line, sort of. I think you send the. I think you sent the barricade up and on the left of where the box is somehow. Like you get it up, so you probably send the barricade up in this like middle hole somehow, and then you send the box up on the right hole, and then you can move the. That's not going to quite work, but it allows you to at least stop the box somewhere. In the middle of the column, and then you can also probably just. Would you be able to get that third one up? I don't know if you can do this with. Do you have to get all three up? Can you get all three up? That's another question. I kind of doubt it, because how are you supposed to? Well, actually. Oh wait, this might be. I might have tech. Okay, let's try moving the box down one square. And then we can send the barricade on the right over to the left. And then we can move the box up and to the right, and we'll be able to grab it again. And then we can say bring it. Oh yeah, and then we can bring it over to the. We can bring it down to the left and then up. And yeah, we're going actually the reverse direction from what I had initially expected, but we just send this up. Now we send it all the way up. And yeah, and then we need to bring a barricade over. So what happens if we try and pull a barricade into a barricade?
Which way?
Right. It barricades. That should have been obvious. Well, maybe not obvious, but it is in the name. It's so this means that.
So yeah, like I guess it kind of like ties into why I called it a barricade, because I think I just like there's kind of like some like to imply there's kind of like like there's like a wall force, like, but there's also like some kind of like force to it, I guess, and what like how we could like push things around, but still like kind of like be like still like kind of a structure to it, or like stability, or like there's still like a thing in and of itself, like okay, it can like still apply force but still be blocking something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so anyway, this means that we're in. I think this is not how you solve this. I think that because now we can't actually get one of the barricades is out of range, and once a barricade is out of view, can you ever get it back in view? I don't think, because you can't push it using other boxes at all, and you can't reach the barricade. So I would think that once a barricade is out of view, that means that it is there permanently from now on. Oh wait, we might not be stuck though. But I don't think we have enough to finish the puzzle. Yeah, no, I mean we could get the. Oh wait, yeah, no, we don't. We were stuck. Okay. Yeah, let's just reset. I'm definitely on the right line, but let's maybe bring the barricade all the way to the left. The one on the right, we bring it all the way over. Oh wait, let's move the box to the right first, so that we don't lose access to it by doing this. Now let's bring the barricade to the left, and then we bring the box down one, and then to the left. And now we should be able to push the box, because the box can move.
This barricade being pushed to the right, yes, but like I guess we can push this one to the right.
Yeah, we can push that one to the right, and then we can send that up, and that's the. But also, actually, wait, no, undo this. Actually, yeah, I think first we need to bring this barricade on the left around to the other side of the box. Yeah. I was thinking we can do that, and then we can send the barricade up. Well, yeah, we can send it up. Well, do we want to send it all the way up? Doesn't really matter. I don't think we can access it again. Like we can, if we leave it here, we can still access it later. So we can just leave it there, I guess. Okay, just shooting this off to the right because.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, just shooting this off to the right because. I have a feeling that I messed something up here, but Like we can. Hmm. I mean, we could send the barricade all the way over to the left. Does that do anything for us? This is a parody thing that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not this. I have a lot of thoughts going through my head, and I'm not saying them out loud, so this might be kind of confusing. I don't really know what to do. Can we restart again? I wanna see if there's a way I can. Okay, can we maybe move the. Well, the box has to be the one on slot 3, because otherwise, like in column 3, it has to be a box. Because it cannot be one of the barricades, because the barricades are just perma-stuck there once they're in that spot. So that does have to be a box, so if I'm going to put something to the right of it. Well, if I put a barricade there, I have to have the other barricade already set up. So that would mean. What would that mean in terms of like placement? Oh, I see something. Okay, let's bring the box down one. Let's bring the barricade from the right over to the left. Okay, and now let's go back to the left and then send both the barricade and the box that we have access to up. And then we can send them to the right from here.
Actually, just like send them both like this.
Yep. And now we can send the barricade up. And it lands in the perfect spot. And then we can bring the box down, and because that barricade has stayed on 3, unlike that column 3 spot, we can send it to the left.
And then bring it back up there.
Neat. Okay, that's a clever solution.
Yeah, I like this puzzle. You know, like I like also like kind of like further exploring the idea of like, you know, having only one axis. There is something I do want to say, but I want to like do that like a little bit later once we've finished the whole game. And I mean we've only got like 2 more left after this.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But yeah, we should be able to finish it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is authored by Patricia, and I did like this puzzle. But yeah, we can move on. And then okay, this one authored by me.
All right. What do we have here? We have our little box guy. We have one barricade in the top right, and we have 2 more barricades in the middle. And that appears to be it. All right. Well, let's the win condition here? The win condition is get the is we need to get it onto this like weird row here that's probably easiest to access by moving something. How would I get something to that row? That's interesting.
Yeah. I guess like this one like is the only thing that can really do stuff with right now. Like if we have this, if we have this box over here, oh, okay, so
Yeah, that'll,
immediately stuck. And then
that'll
here,
auto.
I think you have you made the observation that if the barricade doesn't have access to, if it can't be seen by any windows, then it's just like permanently stuck there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so we are looking at these two, and now the thing is we can't move them to the right either. Like obviously we grab the bottom one first. And we can't move it to the right because it's perma stuff. So there's only one. This is forced. This to the left is forced. This is our only move. Now, if we send this next one, either if we try and send this one to the left or right now, it would be permanently stuck. So that forces us to move that other barricade that we just moved up, I believe, and then we can go ahead and now we've created a move that doesn't immediately get our barricade stuck if we move it to the left. So we leave that there. Grab the other. Ooh, that's not. Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I mean just leave it right there and then grab the other barricade and move it to the left. I realize that I am not describing things particularly well. So now we have two barricades here. And now the question is, what do we do with them? They don't seem to have done that much, but if we bring an idea, no, that doesn't quite work. Because we clearly need to get something into the column one to the right of this. Did we ever have the box in that position? In that column? I'm just realizing now, like, can we go back a few moves?
Yeah, we'll just like, kind of just going back, this was...
Yeah,
this is just the start.
No, these were, yeah, okay, so these first couple moves are forced. Moving this, so moving this one off to the left is forced. Moving that I feel like moving this up and then moving that to the left is also forced because I don't see what other moves we have that don't just like immediately soft lock. I don't think we have any, so I think this is forced. And then can we do anything here differently? I guess we could bring this one to the right. This is like that's an option. Does that help us?
I mean,
oh
that's
wait,
kind of
oh. Yeah, I see. Oh, is this like a cycle? Is this like a conveyor belt? Like we can bring this. Now we can bring the one further to the right down, and then we can send it off to the left. move it up, send it right. It's a conveyor. Just repeat, and we get one into the right
Oh,
column.
with the right one.
Yep. Yep, and then repeat more, and now we can finally put one into the column that we can block the box. So now let's move it to block the box's path.
Oh, the one on top over here.
That was not what I was referring to, but I suppose both.
Yeah, I guess like this.
We can move that
way.
now. Yeah, we can move that box now.
Okay, yeah.
Admittedly, not sure how much use this is, but we can move it.
Like to the right, and just like do that.
Yeah, it would be to the right, and we could intersect there. And I mean, if we ever need to, we can always just send it back. So it can't hurt to have it there. So, but yeah, we also can bring that other thing into the picture now. The other, like we can move up, and then we can.
This one.
Yeah, we can move this up, and then we can move the one in the top right into the picture now.
Like, just send this one left.
Yep. And now everything's in play. So that's good. Do we have another conveyor belt situation at all? Maybe? We can conveyor belt at least a little. I just don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if we bring that one down, yeah. If I can just let's move the barricade on the left, the one in the left column. Let's move it down one, and then if we send it over to the right, I can show. Yeah, we can move it up then, and we can move it left. And now we've created another conveyor belt, but this one isn't permanent. This one won't get us the entire way. I don't know if this is the right time to be doing this. I should probably see if we can retrieve that barricade from the lower portion at some point, but I kind of doubt we can, but maybe we can. I don't know. If we conveyor belt again at the top, we would. Yeah, but this would mean that we're just. Yeah, if we do this, we lock one into its position.
Yeah,
and then we can lock in the other one. And I mean, like, this will clearly be the end position at some point. Is it if we conveyor belt one more time, which we still can because we can access this one box or one barricade. We can send it off to the. We can conveyor belt one last time, and then when the box is in the right range, we can. We can, yeah, I mean that'll allow us to stop it at some point. But for right now, we can't. So let's go back to before the conveyor belt here, before this conveyor belt. No, before any of the movements on the conveyor belt, just yeah, and then. Yeah, right this here. Is the... Yeah, because I have a feeling we need to use this... we still have this row for... We can do things in this row. If we go down, we can also... If if we bring both of these down, we can like move the. We can send one off. We can send them both to the right. We can send them one at a time, but send it off to the right, and then. But then we get a barricade. Yeah, but the problem is this gets one stuck permanently, and that's not ideal. So that's what was my thought process here again? Oh, I could move. Yeah, we don't need to send both over. We only need to send one, I think, for my idea to work. So maybe just get them back to their. Go back to like the state before all this, so that we have them. Well, actually, we can vertically move them. It's fine. Okay, so let's just send this one over. Let's send this one over.
To the right, or
yeah, and then we can move it down a bit, and we can move the box over. We can move the barricade that's. We can move the barricade that we just moved down 2 rows, and then we can grab the box from the bottom and send it to the right. And then now the box is in a decent position, but it's ungrabbable right now. So we're going to need to move it again at some point. Yeah, I'm seeing what a couple of these locations we placed for. I mean, we can bring this barricade on the left side down to the row as well. And then we can send the barricade on the right over towards this, which will move the box. The box is now. The box will be grabbable after that. Yeah, you have to go around the top for this, but we can grab the barricade. And then we send it off to the left. And now the question is, can we, like... Now what?
okay, yeah, should be back. Yeah, this is, I think, yeah, I didn't really touch the game at all, so,
Yeah, I forget where we were in terms of, like, what we were talking about, in terms of
I could, like, restart the puzzle, I think.
Yeah, I think restarting the puzzle is probably the best option. I don't even fully remember where we were on the puzzle. The conveyor belt at the start is very obviously correct. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything we can do here that might make things easier for us in the long run? Like we could do another cycle of the conveyor belt. Would that help? Would having the box beyond that row help at all? I don't.
But
Yeah, this is. Yeah, or even yeah, like 1 square further left. We can leave it 1 square further left, by back.
Or just
Yes. Yeah, it's also a possibility. And like, do either of these help at all? My inclination is probably not, because they all effectively, unless we're bringing something back to this bottom row again, it really doesn't. Which I don't think we will be after that point. Particularly something that can actually let this get off the bottom row. Like, I don't see how this second box is ever getting off the bottom row right now.
Yeah.
Because because the one box is in the column to go up and down. Then the second box, it can't go. If it goes too far to the left, it gets stuck forever. If it goes too far if it goes to the right at all, past, like it gets stuck forever. And this like bottom left corner isn't useful for anything. And this box is just stuck on this row. So I think we can rule out this box being or this barricade being a factor. We can move the other barricade up and go back to what we were doing before. We can move it up to the top, bring the other one around, and then we figure out what we do now. Although I suppose the one advantage this positioning has, the positioning of that box on the bottom row, I suppose we could bring down both of these new boxes at the top. Both of these boxes at the top. We could get both of them down to the bottom, so we could have 3 boxes at the bottom. I don't know if that would be useful for anything, but
Yeah, I guess you could, but
yeah, what would it do? It's a question. For right now, I'm just gonna remember that we can do that, and if it seems like it might be useful, then like would you be able to get all 3 out if there were 3 of them? That's the only way it would really be useful. Because well, I'll figure out how to get these over to how do we stop the box? That's, I think, the main, we need to stop the box on the correct column. That's the ultimate win condition here, because once it's on the correct column, we just win. Is there any way to get a box all the way over to, or any way to get a barricade all the way over to that, one glass window there?
like over here.
Yeah, that. Because that would be a win if we could do that. That wins. That solves the puzzle. If the box is still to the wall, still where it is, or somewhere where it can run into that from the left. So I guess that's what I should be working towards. If we conveyor belt at the top, which we can, we get them both stuck on the opposite side of the. Yeah, they get stuck on the opposite side of the door, as we saw earlier. And we don't have anything to do with this box. So, is there any? Okay, how would I do something different here? I mean, we could put these 2 in the same column, the 2 barricades. I feel like that seems like a reasonable move, whatever happens. It can always be undone, but yeah, okay. We move that. What do we do? Down, left, then what? Like,
This one?
yeah. Down, left, yeah, like, now what do we do? Yeah. And I think this is probably better than before for right now. We might have to bring them down to the bottom. I'm just going to find a way to get them out of the bottom if we bring all 3 boxes down. Yeah. Does the geometry allow for that? Well, if we bring all 3 down, we should be able to grab the 3rd, I think. The fact that we can only grab 1 of 3 is not exactly encouraging, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. Yeah, this seems like it pretty much blocks off most access to my view, at least. If we bring I guess if we ever bring one of the barricades over to the right side, the rightmost wall, it is just permanently stuck because
Just like bring this to
like-
the right.
not that wall doesn't. That's not what I was talking about. That's not permanently stuck, but I mean the below that point, like in this like bottom right portion, if we bring anything to the rightmost point of the wall, if we brought all 3 barricades down to the bottom and then move some over to the right, well, anything that goes, the first one that goes to is perma stuck because it just cannot be retrieved. So that kind of rules out the bottom route being useful at all, I feel like. So maybe it. Let's bring the barricade down and from like one of the 2 we have, yeah, and then let's send the box into the barricade. So bring the barricade down to the box as a row and send the box into the barricade. I don't know that this actually does much of anything, but we can bring it down another. We can bring it down another row now. Maybe that's helpful. Oh, it is actually slightly helpful. We can. Yeah, I'm starting to see something, maybe. Like, I'm seeing some new patterns, at least. If we well, we can do more conveyor belting at the top. I don't know if it would be, but would we get anywhere? No, but we. Oh wait, what we can do now is we can move this. The barricade up now again. we can move it to the right, and then we can bring it down. And that'll let the box be... Yeah, we can move it down to the boxes row, and that's just on the floor now. And if we move the box over there, we can't actually push the box yet, but we can... Huh. Interesting. So, this feels close. I'm looking at whether I can get a box, like if I can get barricade to the... I think we end right now. If we send the box right, it ends up under it ends up under in a column that has no line of sight. So that's... And if we send a barrier there, that barrier is permanently there. So this means that this is like... Right now, we can still play around with things, though. We can bring we can bring the one in the top left down to the same row, and then we can send the thing off to the left. No, not like that. I did a terrible job describing that. It's on me. Leave it there. Go around, go around the right and like get to the other barricade and send that one to the left. Not that hard to describe. I don't know how I... Okay, so now we have the box in a interesting position. Does this help? I feel like it should be slightly helpful. Whether it actually is or not is another question. I think I may have just gotten this... The one problem is I may have gotten this second... Oh, I may have gotten another barricade stuck. I don't know what we can do with it at this point. Yeah, that may not have been my smartest idea, actually. I mean, we can move it up and down, but if we move it right, it's gone, and... Well, I can move it left one square, but... I think being on that row is very... Yeah, I don't actually... Well, let's see. Is there anything we can do with one in this... in, like, this specific location? I don't think so. Let's go back. Let's undo this movement. The other obvious option from here is sending the barricade on the left over to the right. See if we have anything here that's useful. I mean, we can bring we can bring one of the barricades out of the way. Like we have a barricade on 7, which is or not 7. Why am I? Is that column 7? I don't know where I got the number 7 from. I am internally referring to that as column 7 for some reason, but I have no idea where I got that number from. But well, this for reference, the column that I am actually referencing is the one directly to the right of the door. I do not know how I ended up with that as column 7 in my mind.
Oh,
It's like I guess it's 7 from this like open line on the left. That I guess it's set. Yeah, it's 7 blocks from that. Counting that line as 1. If we start with that line as 1, this is column 7. I guess that's how I got it. Anyway, it's the column to the right of the door has yeah, if we that was one of the wing conditions from earlier, but the problem is that the box is on the right side of the barricade now, so we can't just send it up and into the left, into it from the left. So we have to figure something else out, and it's also kind of like the box is kind of stuck in this, but like I only have one option to make the box move ever again, and it's to send it off towards the left, and that just gets it permanently stuck. If I'm not careful. So this route doesn't seem to be useful, actually. Let's undo this.
to where?
Let's undo before this. Yeah, before we moved the box. Yeah. I wanna, because that was there anything else here that seemed like it had promised to create something? Well, I see a way to get a barricade into column 7, or not. Yes, the one right of the door. I'm still internally referring to it as column 7, I guess. I see a way to do that, but I don't see a way to get the box up to it after that. I should probably describe the path that I'm thinking. It would be bringing the box on. It would be bringing the barricade on the right up, bringing the barricade. Yeah, and then we can. We bring it all the way up to the top. We leave it there. Wait, how did I get it over to... I forgot one of the steps. That's not ideal. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we bring the barricade on the left over to the right, and then we can kind of reverse the conveyor belt process. But we can only do... Yeah. We can go down and then send it to the left, and then we can have other way conveyor belt and send this to the right. And then the problem is now the box is not getting up there, and the box needs to get up there. If we could get the box into the top row now, we'd have a win, but we don't, so... Oh, but what we do have is that we can move the column 7 barricade down. And then we can bring the box over and send it up.
Okay, so yeah, I guess this barricade is in column 7, and then now we can move this box into column 6, and now we have 6, 7, and then that leads us to winning the... We did it! It's the 6, 7!
This was... that was complete... How did he...
Hey, you were the one that called it. Like, I'm just following.
Yeah, this is fully my fault. It was also completely unintentional.
Yeah.
Why is this devlog getting corrupted by 6, 7?
Yeah, no, I guess like yeah, I don't know. I think there was a very like a big period in this. I'm like, what are you cooking?
Yeah, I was not exactly cooking for
Yeah,
a
like
lot of
you
it.
didn't even need to like it stayed like right here, so like you kind of just had to just like park it right here and just like yeah, we're good there.
Yeah, no, I just fully forgot why column 7 was a win condition.
So
And
so
until the end, when at the end I was like, okay, great, I have a box in column 7, but this isn't a win condition. Yes, it is. Because I remember at the start now, I noticed this at the start that like if I get it into column 7 is flexible. I can move the barricade up and down, so it means I can just slide the box over there. It doesn't need to be on the top row. I'd forgotten that by the time I actually got something into column 7 for a few seconds, and then I actually remembered.
I think we can move on now, though.
Yeah, I think we can move on. That was an interesting level. Alright, I have strong for me so far.
Okay, now we're on to the final one. Actually, yeah, authored by me.
Okay. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a bunch of doors, we have a bunch of boxes, and we have a bunch of barricades. And I mean, 4 of the doors are just in a row. So we'll be probably blasting. Actually, we won't be blasting boxes through them because I don't really see how we'd get them in. This is interesting, though. First off, how do we get what can we access at the very start? At the very start, we can access a couple of the barricades in the bottom left, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think the way the walls are, we can't really get in contact with anything other than these barricades in the bottom left. So we have to figure something out using these barricades then. I think we have access to the 3 on the left wall, and then Well, I can. No, we can send at least one of the boxes up into a door immediately if we go up. If we go from the left side into the box there, and then we go right and we send it up. Yeah, that's one. Oh, and then our barricade becomes permanently locked once we use it to do. Once we use it to send one up. That's a neat trick. Yeah, so now we can, I mean, we could move the barricade over, but oh, we can access this barricade on the bottom row from the right side. I didn't even notice that. Well, that's another box we could theoretically just insta send up. I have a feeling that we probably don't do at least one of these two, but let's send it up for right now, at least, and then see what problems await us later. Yeah, like, is there any sort of move that does anything here? Like, if I mean, we can only send barricades to the right now. One of them sends a box into,
Like, this one we can access.
yeah, and we can send it to the right, and it sends a box into there, and I think that box is trapped. Because boxes
I can
can't
only access from
move.
here, and yeah, I can't move this, so it's just stuck
If
there.
the barricade wasn't there, the box would be movable, but the barricade is there, so the box is not. But if we got like a barricade there, we could also move it, which is probably what we'll have to do. Anyway, let's restart. We do have a way to kind of send anything that's like we can send anything out around like the perimeter of this like big rectangular room, I think. If we can get it onto the perimeter, because we can access from the bottom row. We can access the bottom row from both sides, so we can drag things to either side, even though and the fact that the block in the middle of the bottom row is a window means that we can still grab through it. Not sure if that'll be useful later or not, but it probably will be. Anyway, and then if we get something into the bottom right, we can send it up. And then to the left. And then it would send to the top left corner, which we can access from the bottom left, and bring it down and send it off towards. Oh, I guess we need this one that's in the top left corner right now. We would need to have a barricade in the top left corner to send anything fully around the perimeter, but we could also send something into the little hole that you can then take things out of later. That we just got like a box stuck in on the last thing. The question is, what can I do to... I can definitely feel my brain slowing down. Also, it's like 2 a.m. but this is the last puzzle, so This let's see. What do we that's another. Oh, we can also just send this third. Oh, we can also. Okay, so we can actually send 3 of these boxes, I believe, immediately up, because this third. Oh, wait, no, we can't. No, I am just not thinking straight. I thought, for some reason, I forgot that the wall at the bottom was a wall. That's one. What would make it's I don't have an. I mean, the problem right now for me is I don't really have an idea of where I'm even starting for this puzzle. I mean, I think I see the end win condition. I think we need to take out these 4 doors at the top, and then the last one I imagine we have to do after everything else because it's just that we can't access it. Or oh, actually, that's how we get in though, is through that corridor there. But we need to send something into that corridor, and that's a barricade up there. So oh, but we can grasp stuff once all these doors are gone. We can grapple stuff that's in the so yeah, once these 4 doors are cleared, we clear the 5th one because we just get rid of the barricade, grapple it, take it across, send it down somewhere, and then we grapple the box, move it right, send it down, and it opens. So that's the end win condition. So now, so that's easy enough. But the main problem is how do we get these 4 doors open? And we only have 4 barricades to work with, and each one we lose each one after it gets 1 in. So we need to get all these barricades into positions where they can be helpful. Like we probably want to do the toughest one to get in first, because that'll probably need the most. Well, I mean, one of them we're going to have 4 barricades to use that we can do this, that we can place around one, and then we'll have 1 less for each succeeding box that we send up. So we want something easy to be at like the last point. Like I mean, the difficult ones look like the 2nd and 4th doors from the left. Because the 1st and 3rd ones right now currently take like 1 or 2 moves to finish off. So I guess I should be looking into like how would we go about sending up that 4th door? Like what would be the condition to get a box into that 4th door? Oh, I see something maybe. Okay, so if we pushed like this box, if we went around the perimeter with the box that's currently right of that like window and the bottom row, then we end up on, yeah, if we bring it right, we, no, well, yeah, we can do that, but that's not actually what I want. Well, actually, that works just fine. I just had a very complicated way of doing the exact same thing as this does. I was thinking we bring it all the way around, go all the way around the perimeter, and we end up on the second row. That still could be useful for something, but yeah, I mean, like, okay, so the fourth one's pretty simple. So really, the second one is the bottleneck. The second door, like, doesn't like that, and that makes sense because it's the one that we can't like immediately put a box into that row easily. So how do we create a blockade that lets us like a barricade that a blockade of barricades that lets us get there? I think my idea of going around the perimeter still has some merit. Like we can let's try and let's try and bring this box around the perimeter.
So,
we go right, all the way right. We go up. Then we send this left now. Oh, what is the? Okay, well, problem I did not foresee. I can't get this onto the second row because the only way I can actually access that block now in that spot is if I move the one from the first row.
I have to move this one?
Yeah, I guess we can, and like, well, I don't want to move it. I think I want to look at this puzzle from this perspective again. How do we get the second? What type of thing would we need to do to get something onto the second row? That seems like I can get something onto the second row. What are my other places that would be helpful if I could get something there? Like, I mean, obviously I could, if I can get something into like the middle of the third row, that'd be great, but I don't see how I'm doing that right now. I definitely think I need something on the second row because I don't have any other way to I can send something to the fourth row. Yeah, we can if we grab onto this and send it up, and then we can send it over to the right. Maybe that's oh no, that gets stuck. Either that or the one on the either one. We can send to the fourth row. Like we can put the on it. Wait. Oh, but wait. I'm just yeah. That gets it stuck. But I'm also just not thinking very sure. Let's undo that. Let's send this up to the. We can just put this on the second row, and we can just send it over to the right. Like that's pretty easy. And then we can get another one down. We can. Well, no, we can bring the one down that's in the same column as that one was, and also send it over to the right. now we have 2 boxes over there. And is this helpful? I mean, I was thinking this would be more helpful than it actually is looking like it is. I don't... Because those are just stuck there now. I can't do anything with them. Wait, no, they're not stuck. They are not stuck. We can grab them. We can go around the left and grab them, and then yeah, we can put one under the second one, and then we can send that one up. And I think this is that's big. Okay. Are the others particularly difficult now? Because we can just kind of... Yeah, we can take... Okay. Oh. Let's bring this one and send up the first one. Let's bring the one on the second row, the barricade on the second row, and bring up the first box. So that we can... Now we can move this box into that, like, little... This barricade into that little area over there. And then we can get the one on the top. We can send it around the perimeter, around the right side.
Oh yeah, like down.
Yeah, down, and then left, and then let's grab the other barricade, and then send that one around the perimeter. And I think we have our solution now.
Yeah, and then we can just clear both of these.
Yep. And then we should be able to go around the top, and this seems pretty simple. We just grab that, we send it down, we bring it left and we send it down somewhere. And then we grab on
Look at that.
And we're done.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like, I can like just like look into this a little bit more. I mean, really, I think like kind of just like, I guess the idea here is, I came up with the structure of this and had to like devise a puzzle, and it's actually kind of, I don't know, I guess like maybe in hindsight, like it's like for players, I think they did struggle a little bit, but like it's reasonably like, I guess like hard, it's a good hard difficulty for this.
Yeah, I think this is a good fine puzzle.
Yeah, but as for me, like, I guess, like, for me, I was actually worried it was a little too easy, because I think the idea is actually kind of simple. Like, here, like, this is kind of just, like, soft lock, because, like, this is inaccessible, but also, like, these boxes are also, like, just stuck. Even if, like, I had, one, like, this one is also just kind of stuck. So the idea here, the main idea actually here is just the goal here is just to clear these two first before,
Yeah, I mean, the real roadblock on this is how do you get that second box up? And that's actually a much easier way to do it than I ended up doing. I just sort of forgot that you could look at the second row from the left side and what that meant. Once I realized that you could get the box pretty easily onto the second row, like once you get a box onto the second row that you can move around, you basically have it solved. So, but finding that was tough. Not too tough, but I mean, I was able to do it in this. I was able to do it. Well, definitely tired, but I mean, I think I would have done it faster if I was fresh, but
yeah.
But
yeah,
I think that takes a while to find anyway. This is the end of Boxpicker.
Yeah, we did it.
Yay.
Yeah. I think like let's maybe like take a couple minutes to like actually like just go through the whole game again real quick, or just do like dev commentary of like some stuff that I missed or like didn't want to talk about because it would kind of like spoil too much. First of all, here you can see this, right? And I guess I could take a look at this too, but this is like the whole code that the puzzle script is. Puzzle script is just like a thing where you can just like work entirely within your browser. And like yeah, here's the code. Here's the sprites. Like all you have to do for this, like yeah, and it's really cool how like the entire thing is just text. So all the sprites. I can just click this to listen to all the sound effects. Here's the program, the rules for like how everything behaves, and then yeah. And I can just go through this whole thing real quick. Like, like I said, like this is like kind of initially what I pitched for, for the first level, just like as to like get, just to like build the atmosphere, and yeah. Yeah, this next one is like kind of just like introducing the grappling thing. Originally these windows were here, but like but I guess also like it sort of like fits with the rest of this kind of geometry here. Basic grappling mechanics.
I will say I did think that those windows were initially just decoration until the next one. And I realized they were prototype.
Yeah, it's cool. Like there's kind of like a bit of a structure here that she put in. But author baby. And this works as like the introduction to like Windows, I guess. And I guess it's technically also introduction to multi-push, which I feel like in hindsight maybe I should have like it is kind of introducing a bunch of things at once, but like I think it's probably fine since like and it's not the multi-push isn't exactly relevant right now.
Yeah, it didn't feel like the multi-push was just sort of like a thing that I just put in the back of my head when I'm not quite through. It's like
because I make it like explicit like later on anyways.
It's like it's just you get to see it, but you'll run into it later at some point, and if you didn't figure it out now, you'll figure it out then.
Yeah. And look, I think that's probably like it could be like a puzzle design pitfall, but for me, like I think this is like simple enough, and it's like kind of easily reasonable enough like later that I think it's not something to worry about too much. This next thing, and I guess like there's also like a little bit of trailing off like with the debris here, which I think was interesting. And then here again, like I kind of analyzed this one, what I was going for with this, and there's just like a path you could take here. And I guess like also like I like how there's like empty space, but also stuff here. There's this kind of like structure here that's something going on here that I like that you put in. Next one. I mentioned the space debris, like also like kind of like the fact that this is a square, and like there's also kind of like a frame here that's pretty interesting. And then we have the whole comma here, and like I guess I didn't realize in hindsight, it's like a hindsight kind of thing, but like there's also no multi-push here, or like multi-push isn't necessary at all, which I think find actually interesting, because like I realized that I could put this in as like an easy puzzle, or I realized that I can slot this in early, I think that's all I have to say about this one. And then this one, technically I could also multi-push here, but like that's not really relevant to the puzzle itself or how it works.
Yeah. No, this game gives you a lot of opportunities to discover multi-push on your own. But you don't get forced to use it until later on. If you don't understand how it works.
Technically, I was also like here in these two puzzles. I was trying to disguise the box fling. I wanted it to be a surprise for like like this, like like you can't really do it here. You can do it here, but it's not really necessary or beneficial. And like or here with the box fling, um, like you can't even do it here, or here, and here like you move it by one square, so it's like sort of not, it's kind of mundane.
Yeah.
So yeah, until
Yeah, I
here,
was
like yeah.
by that. I thought that was like expanding a selection at first.
Mhm.
I was like, why can you go around corners? Say that's earlier in the videos there.
But yeah. So like so we have this contrast between like yeah, okay, why can't I just go one over here? Yeah. But yeah, similar thing with here, like like multi push is kind of a mundane thing here, but like yeah. But now like this is kind of explicit. We have the thing with the symmetry, and then like yeah. Actually no, I think it's like for this one it's like the structure itself is symmetrical, even though like the view itself isn't, just because like so it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be symmetrical. Like it's just the structure itself, but our position in the world is not necessarily, because it's just like it's more about the structure itself than like our view in it or something or whatever. Anyways, yeah.
It would be symmetric. It would be symmetrical if it was a different. If it was different parity of odd and even.
Maybe. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. This one, like we already talked about, like in like having the desolate, or very desolate in contrast to everything else.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a
Yeah.
cute little.
And then I think technically, I think I used this kind of like actually example since this was like small. Like I put this stuff here as like example of how we could like add atmosphere, and she just added a little bit more here. But yeah. And again, like here, like also, and because like I also mentioned, like because like this one like designed by Patricia was actually like made before I did this. Like so I can like there's this idea of having a box to be like moved around, and like like having one box being moved around. So like it kind of plays into this idea here, where the solution is also to do the same thing of like move you around until such that like both of these can be manipulated, and then now the goal is now, but I guess for this one just like having both of them, having control of both of them kind of just wins you the puzzle. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a theme a lot in the middle. Was like I feel like in like the middle of this was a lot of these were you get both boxes in view, you solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Was that was for a while, but you did some of these puzzles in the
Yeah. But this one like is
then this is a cool puzzle. This is it looks very daunting at first, but it's not too complicated and it's very satisfying to finish.
yeah.
This was one that I liked.
Yeah. It was the last one before the crates, so it just yeah. I think I just wanted before the barricades, so like this is one I just wanted to have like a fun design.
Yeah, I think this was a good finale for Barricade.
Yeah. Yeah. And this was yeah, and this one like designed by Patricia. Like I also like I think someone kind of noticed like how you have like stuff you can play around with here.
Yeah.
Also just
Yeah,
this is just more
I did notice that.
decoration. Yeah. And like this one wasn't intended to be like a tutorial, but it was just
Just happened to turn into a Barricade tutorial.
yeah. Like, I guess it was just like, but I just realized that like the concepts here, were simple enough that like, oh, and like the actions that you do with this, are simple enough that okay, it works as a tutorial. Yeah. And this one, like I said, this whole thing, but like, and this actions again here are simple. Like, oh, this is it ends up working as like making the fact that the vector is just like stationary.
I think this is my favorite one. So
Yeah.
I love the theming of that solution in particular is very nice, and
Yeah.
it's very satisfying to sync all the boxes up.
Yeah, and also like
Um,
like the conveyor belt kind of, or the vibe of like, yeah, like, or just like
yeah,
the
the
thing is.
conveyor belt vibe, like the factory vibe. It
Mhm.
feels like a factory. You've
Oh
got
yeah,
another one cut
yeah,
off
it's
to the
really.
right. I guess you could play around with one of the boxes in that factory too.
Yeah. But yeah,
Anyway,
and this is like
uh,
interesting. Like, oh, like this one is just like square themed,
yeah,
big square and tiny squares,
uh,
uh,
yeah. Um,
or like, playing with the horizontal stuff of like this
yeah,
one.
yeah. This was a lot of the white game turned into this one like you only have one direction. You you can only see from like the top and bottom, or from the left and right. You can't see both. You can't see both. So one direction you're always having to fling for a few puzzles in here near the end.
But
Like,
yeah,
here's really cool about that. Like,
yeah, yeah. I think there's also like interesting. Okay, okay. So I didn't say this right now because like you kind of had to learn this yourself. But yeah, I think this one like authored by Patricia like this kind of you actually managed to do the intended solution like kind of like with this, right, with like aligning things up, but
yeah,
but yeah, here's this other thing that I like. Actually, I did this one second. I did the solution second, only because I realized that this like column here was communicating something. So I think that the solution probably had to do something with this, but this is what I figured out that you could do.
oh, conveyor belt.
Yeah,
That is a neat solution.
yeah,
That's a very nice solution.
yeah. She figured that she.
That's,
I did show her this, but she ended up liking both, and then so. But yeah, well, with both of these kinds of solutions,
yeah.
it's actually what made me inspired to do this puzzle. Where you specifically do
Jeez.
this, you actually kind of like do both. Um,
Yeah. I feel like this was a decent difficulty jump. But that also may have been
I
partially
feel like
because
I think
I
you
got,
like overcomplicated things a bit. Like you just have to do this, and then bring this over here. You could
yeah,
like just do
okay.
that.
I might have, it might have just been because I got tired also. That may have been, yeah, this was not at all the solution that I
Yeah,
did. I
I
did
like.
a very different solution, and I have no idea what I actually did, and I won't know until video comes out, I guess.
Yeah, I see. Like, I also like kind of like they kind of like parallel each other. Like with the decorations, there's one that's on the top. There's like I guess like a bit of a chamber here, but there's decorations on the top, and then this one's like decoration on the bottom. It feels like they're kind of connected in a way. Um,
I did
yeah,
not notice that, but that is neat.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Well, looking at this, then it's like very apparent to me at least. And for this one, I think this one kind of got designed to last. It's just one of the last things I did before we like a couple hours before we hit send on the thing. So I kind of just did the space debris stuff myself, at least for this one. And I actually want to kind of like bring up like these walls again, and these windows. They kind of look exactly the way I wanted it to. Like actually, like the way the walls actually behave towards the edge. There is no like wall border here, as opposed to the windows, which are. And I figured like that's kind of what I wanted, just because like windows tend to be like thin instead of like square like, and up as opposed to the walls. Like I wanted to like imply that they continue off, and that that it's still bigger than what we're seeing here.
Yeah. I also noticed now that you can this like I'm noticing now there's stuff to play around with in this level too, and there's one in the top left that you can actually just bring out. The that barricade in the top left, you can
Yeah.
just bring that out into the like open space at the bottom.
So the thing is, I was meant to like kind of like a joke. I was like just kind of put this here as a joke, as like, oh hey, you can grab this and you can move this up, but since the player here is stuck here, you aren't able to bring this out. That is until
Yeah,
someone played it and then realized, and which I realized you could grab it from here, and you actually
yeah,
can bring this out.
yeah,
Which oh no, but then it's a barricade, so it can't actually do anything. Um, so
yeah.
yeah,
That's good.
I
That was a
dodged a bullet.
barricade. Yeah, so it's just
Yeah.
goofy little fun guy that you can bring around, and now you have your yeah. If that was Fox, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
Um, um,
But yeah, no, I think that's all I have to say about it. Yeah, that's the game itself. I guess like I could, if you really wanted to look at this, I just kind of use this just to like test out the tiles. I don't know, just to make sure it like works and everything. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, that's like a yeah, that's the game. So oh yeah, and also like I guess like the thumbnail too. She made or I guess we worked on this just to like and this is like the thumbnail of like the game as you see. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it for Boxpicker. But yeah, yeah, I really enjoy like working on this. So yeah. Yeah, both of us made the puzzles. I did the programming. She did the music and the space debris. Yeah.
and I with the game.
Yeah. Yay.